coming heavy with the no-nonsense sound. Ain't no filters, we break the mold. Stories hidden, swept away, now they're getting told. Spotlights hit, the tension pops. We ain't here for nothing but the real damn drops. We're busting bubbles, taking names, cussing and discussing, changing the game. No smoke, no mirrors, no curtain calls. Fierce on the fire and call the dogs. Steel chairs, chord stairs, backstage heat. Legends fall when we bring that beat. Voices sharp, we cutting right through. Best damn team, yeah, you know it's true. We ain't your daddy's play-by-play. We call it raw, we're here to stay. From bell to bell, win or lost. Shoot, don't care who signs the checks or calls the boss. Putting out fires, taking names, cussing and discussing, fueling the flames. Standing tall when the last bell call. Piss on the fire and call the dogs.
Well, we made it.
We made it. We're a few minutes late.
Better late than never. Don't look.
A few minutes late, but we made it.
It's like popcorn. Sutton said, if it's going to go wrong, it'll go wrong.
Yeah.
But we are here, and hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to another electrifying episode of Cussin Discussin. I am the Doctor of Professional Wrestling, Mike Blankenship, PhD, alongside me, the Excellence of Elocution, Walter Dixon. We are live tonight on Facebook, YouTube, and simulcasting on the Elevate Pro Wrestling Facebook page. So do us a favor. Hit the like button, subscribe, share the stream with every wrestling fan you know.
Yeah, do that.
Tonight is kind of heavy, man. It's different in a lot of ways because we've lost another legend.
We did.
The passing of lover boy Dennis Condrey the other day.
Well, we didn't do a show last week.
No, we didn't. We were,
and we have
busy.
We have several things to touch on that could have been done last week. Dennis Condrey, and it's a sad day in wrestling when he passed. But
yeah,
we also lost Chuck Norris.
Lost Chuck Norris, yes.
And I'm just wondering, at this point, what is keeping the kaiju at bay? If Chuck Norris is no longer here, what's keeping the kaiju at bay?
Well, it's just it. He's up there, and
Well, look, the only thing I can figure is it's Don Fry. That's it. That's the only person left keeping the kaiju at bay is Don Fry.
Could be Don Fry.
I don't think Ric Flair is up to the task.
I don't. Maybe Jimmy Valiant.
That's possible.
Boogie coming out for another match.
That's
one more
possible.
retirement match. And again, we are going to also talk about Elevate Pro Wrestling's Fireproof, and tomorrow night, WrestleBrania.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be interesting. Has been so far. First off, so, folks, just settle in, crack you a cold one, and let's get to some cussing and discussing. Like I said earlier, we lost Dennis Condrey. It never seems real, I guess. I mean, shoot. Little over 2 months ago, I lost my mom. Well, no, it was actually 2 months ago today.
Yeah, 2 months ago today.
Yeah. So that still doesn't seem real to me. Chuck Norris.
Yeah. I mean, my goodness, that one, with all the Norrisisms, the Chuckisms that float around.
He even embraced them himself.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
He loved them. But you almost just never expected to hear Chuck Norris passing. Like you expected him to outlive us all.
Yeah.
You know, there would be nothing left on this planet except Keith Richards, a cockroach, and Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
You know,
And a Twinkie.
and possibly some Twinkies. Yeah.
Duct tape.
Yeah. But
It just ain't real, man. I mean, it's not real. And talking about Dennis Condrey, you know, he was a spectacular talent. I mean, I remember one of the first wrestling tapes I ever got. There was a Midnight Express match, him and Bobby Eaton on it. I mean, that was, you know, just to watch him work, he was so natural at it. It was.
Is there anyone left other than Corny?
The Midnight, yeah, Stan's alive. Stan Lane.
Okay.
Of the original,
No.
I don't know. Is Norvell Austin still alive? Because when the Midnight Express first started in Memphis, it was Bobby Eaton, Dennis Condrey, and no, it was Randy Rose, Dennis Condrey, and Norvell Austin, I think. If Norvell's still alive, then
Norvell is still alive. He's 75 years old.
He wasn't a long-time member of the Midnight Express, but
that's interesting. He was a member of the Midnight Express from 1981 to 83.
Yeah.
You know, he actually went under the moniker of the Junkyard Dog.
Yeah, he was the original Junkyard
I didn't
Dog.
realize that. I mean, I knew that there was a previous, but I didn't realize it was Norvell.
Yeah, it was Norvell Austin. I think.
Yeah,
he was really one of the earlier African American professional wrestlers.
Really superstar.
Yeah, that reached that peak, that limit. But Dennis was born in Alabama, raised in the territories. So Condrey he was the definition of a Southern wrestler. He was tough, smart, believable, and always in control. And when you watched him, it was, like I said, he was so fluid. He was so natural. He would be in the ring, and the babyface would get an upper hand on him and beat him real hard. And he'd go scooting across the ring on his knees and wrap his arms around Bobby. And I thought, dear God, what's wrong with him? You know, I didn't know.
I don't think there's a single tag team duo that was any more silky smooth than Dennis and Bobby. Was there better? I mean, in the general sense of more over, more liked, more championships, yes.
Yes, absolutely
but
there was. But
in the sense of in-ring work, absolutely silky smooth.
Their timing was perfect.
Yeah.
And let's be realistic. Bobby and Dennis were not the most physically appealing specimens.
No.
Were they in shape? Absolutely, they were in shape. But they weren't stacked.
In the words of Mick Foley, they were deceptively in good shape.
And look who dropping in, the Demon Baby. Our favorite Demon Baby is back. Hello, Nikeen. So great to have you with us. Talking about the passing of Loverboy Dennis Condrey. He broke in during the 70s, but the world came to know him as one half of the Midnight Express, first with Randy Rose, then the legendary pairing with beautiful Bobby Eaton, managed by Jim Cornette.
Yeah.
Like I said, that was the one that I was more familiar with. He was a ring general. He was a teacher and a craftsman and a man that he made tag team wrestling more of an art form. And Nakeem, you're in here. You're tag team champion, Elevate Pro Wrestling tag team champion. What bearing did Loverboy Dennis Condrey have on you? Maybe
widen that a little bit. And what did Dennis Condrey and the Midnight Express as a whole?
The Midnight Express, yes, include.
What part did they play in? And I know Nicole's a little younger than that generation,
right? But I mean,
he's also a student of the game.
That's what I was going to say. He's an astute student of the game, and it's kind of
astute
student of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a student. Yeah, never mind the king. But anyway, yeah, just talk to us a little bit.
I mean, you look at the championships that he held.
Yeah, I mean, he was.
You look at the feuds that we've seen with the Midnight Express over a couple iterations and several iterations.
Right.
The
one that stands out most to me with Dennis is their run with the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton, Robert Gibson, and Jim Crockett.
Yeah.
But they were a spectacular team. You knew what one was going to do. Another match that I'm well remembered, Starrcade 85, Night of the Skywalkers, Dennis Condrey and Bobby Eaton versus the Road Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one where Jim Cornette's up there hanging off the bottom of the scaffold and drops, and Bubba misses him.
Bubba wasn't anywhere close. Bubba didn't just miss him. Bubba wasn't anywhere close. I still to this day I can't figure that one out.
If you watch Jim's head when he comes down and hits that, when his butt hits the ring, his head snaps back, and the back of his head cracks Bubba right in the kneecaps.
Yeah,
and it knocked him loopy.
I mean, Bubba's
like Jimmy said, the Alabama football team cheerleaders couldn't catch him.
Yeah. Bubba was huge. He should have been able to find Jimmy in the middle of, hello,
Emma.
How are you, Emma?
Wonderful to see you. You talk about his title history. He's NWA World Tag Team Champion with Beautiful Bobby, NWA United States Tag Team Champion again with Bobby Eaton, and something I didn't realize, AWA World Tag Team Champion with Randy Rose. But more important than the belts, what the influence that he left behind. Every tag team today, whether they know it or not, is effectively borrowing something from the Midnight Express. And they'd always been a great tag team. I love them.
Great team, always turn out to be great individuals overall. Take a look at any team that holds belts, they always turn out individual good.
This is true. This is very true. Hey, looky here. Brooklyn Ray jumping in. We will talk more about you, young lady, later.
She's
you caused quite a stir.
She's getting ready to make some waves.
She gonna crack some heads, and I've got a feeling, yeah. But anyway, our thoughts, prayers, well wishes, going out to his beautiful wife Teresa. I know, she said that she works as a nurse.
Yeah.
And this is per Jim Cornette, so I hold it in regard, because she said Dennis would always come pick her up from work.
Yeah.
And she was getting ready to get off work, and it was about 4 o'clock or so, and she called him to come get her, and he didn't answer. Well, she looked outside. He's not in the parking lot. On her dreamer. Indeed. And he wasn't in the parking lot, so she called her neighbor and told him to go over, told him where the key was, check on Dennis, see if everything's all right. Yeah. And when he went in, he found him in the hallway of their house. He had fell and broken his neck. And we're talking about a man that beat cancer.
Right.
I mean, multiple times. Throat cancer, had his voice box removed and a synthetic one added. It's just, life is so fragile, and we always talk about this. these guys out here doing these huge spots in the wrestling business, your body can only take so much.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, did the beatings that Dennis took over the years make it easier for something like this to happen now? I don't know. I mean, it
Well,
very possibly could.
You know, I spoke to a customer a couple days ago, and she was a nurse, an ER nurse,
Right.
to beat it all, for 33 years. Now, you talk about rough. That's a rough life.
It is.
On your feet, on concrete, constantly, all the time. And she has tremendous pain in her legs, her back, her arms. The legs and the back, obviously, from being on the concrete. Arms, because she was a smaller lady.
You tugging on
Having to
people our
tug on
size, I
patients
mean,
and, you know,
all
this.
We're not
So,
easy to move.
I won't get into the details, but suffice it to say, she was going in the day after I spoke to her. She was having to go in for a shoulder surgery, which now will make the third time she's had to have surgery on that shoulder. And you know, it's those types of things that we look at the laborers in society, and we see that they start to break down much earlier.
Yeah.
And we know, oh, that's because he was a bricklayer, he was a logger, he was a coal miner, he was, nurses we look at and we'll say, you know, he or she was a nurse all those years,
right,
or whatever the case is. For some reason, we don't often say that about wrestlers, even though it's 100% true for them too.
You know, I have such great admiration for every one of them, from Nakeem the Dream, Ethan Hire, Brock's Boulder Titan, Troy, Brooklyn Ray, Nikki Wild, Brutus, Xander Storm, and I'm going to say this, even Zach Apollyon and Skyven. I know.
And, you know, I worry.
You know, some of these things these guys do, and they're putting their body on the line every night. And
I worry. It's not like I'm constantly thinking, and I apologize for not, but it's not like I'm constantly thinking about, Nakeem does this and this, and
right,
that's got to be hard on his body. But at the same time, it's like for a few minutes after a show, I think, wow, that was tremendous. And I'm just using Nakeem because I know he's here, but
yeah.
Nakeem done this and this, and those spots were phenomenally good, and he showed a true superb athleticism. And, you know,
go ahead.
At the end, what's up, Andy? How you doing, buddy?
Absolutely.
These you talk about somebody who's worked hard his entire life, and his body's now, you know, fighting him for it. Andy's one of them.
Yeah.
I'm sure
I'd say you do. I mean, there's not enough.
But, you know, there's a moment in the car ride home, the conversation, where most of the time Mike and I look at each other and we'll go, you know, well, that spot that Ethan done, or that spot that Nakeem done, or that spot that Skyven done, or Repic done, that was phenomenal, but God, that had to be tough. It's going to hurt in the morning.
Yeah, they're going to wake up feeling it.
Those are the spots where you think they're really truly putting their body on the line.
Yeah,
and it's gonna, you know,
it's crazy, but ultimately this happens.
What
Skyven, that there is he ain't smiling. His eyes is wide open, like it bugged out of his head.
Yeah. So I mean, even he's thinking, they actually think about me.
We do. God help me. I hate to see the little shithead get hurt. I mean,
sometimes I'm actually thinking in the back of my head, God, I hope he gets hurt.
You know how long we'd have to scrub that wrestling ring to get the stain out?
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about the blood.
Yeah.
It's the other one. Hey,
No matter in wrestling or working, people do put a lot of stress and work on their bodies to do stuff they love.
that's a fact.
That's a
I mean,
fact.
that is a fact, Jax. I mean,
Big. That's a very, very valid point, Jax. I mean, whether it be in day labor, shoot job, day labor, or out there in the ring.
I got you guys. You do love me. No.
There's a
wrong.
There's a difference between
No, not that word either.
no. There's a difference between actually loving you and
we tolerate you,
not wanting to see you in a wheelchair at the age of 30 because of something you've done in the ring.
Yes, absolutely. But with that said, again, our thoughts, our prayers go out to his wife Teresa, his family, friends, colleagues that all shared a part in his life. Sir, I'll read it in just a second.
Okay.
But first, we are going to honor Loverboy Dennis Condrey.
Which one was it?
With the 10 bell
Was it
salute.
this
It's
one?
that, the third blue one down there. Yes, sir. Please.
I'll have to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It never gets easier. I mean, it never gets easier. And the older we get, the more it's going to happen.
Oh, absolutely.
You got to think about.
I think he got that in reverse order.
Something like that, I think.
You're going to want me here to talk about me. You got to think about me to talk about. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got every bit of that backwards.
Yeah, something like that. Hey, no problem, Nakeem. No problem at all. But let's talk about Saturday night.
Yeah.
Elevate Pro Wrestling Fireproof taking place at the Tri-County DAV in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. Doors opening at 6 p.m. Bell time at 7.
Mm-hmm.
General admission tickets $10. Kids under 3 get in free.
And this is yeah.
That's truth. That's it. That's the job we have. But yeah, what were you?
I was going to say we are, of course, back at the DAV there, as Doc said.
We are,
which means that all seats are general admission. There's no front row. There's no
ringside. It's all ringside. I mean,
it's
if
all
you
ringside,
there is not a bad seat in that place.
Absolutely not.
I mean, I don't care where you're sitting at. You have got a first class seat in Tri-County DAV. Excuse me. Me and Big E.
The titles. Absolutely.
Absolutely. And we definitely, in fact, tell you what, let's skip the order up. And since he did bring that up, it is going to be Ethan Higher, Nakeem the Dream, Higher Dreams taking on the Odd Couple.
For lack of a,
I mean, I don't know what else to call them.
Yeah,
I mean, I love the Beast of Brutality, Brutus to death, but Brutus, I don't know what the hell he's thinking.
And the guy like Michael Gabriel.
Yeah.
Look, we know that Michael Gabriel has been playing some mind games, and Brutus has been maybe, I won't say buying into the hype that Michael Gabriel
Has
vomits forth.
views.
But I do believe that Brutus has sort of taken some of Michael Gabriel's guidance as far as releasing that inner beast.
That he may have.
And the truth is, I don't know how that team is going to work out. I don't know if they're exactly on the same page there. They have their work cut out for them. Higher Dreams, obviously, they're a stupendous tag team.
Yeah. Andy, yeah.
Got Restless Leg. See, there's another thing.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, Restless Leg Syndrome is
My mother's
absolutely, look, it's not the worst pain in the world, but it's a constant thing.
Yeah.
And it's just,
you never stop.
You never stop. It's a constant pain. It's a constant sort of, I don't know how to describe it. It's not just a nuisance. It's more than that, but I guess it can make you sort of get in your own brain.
It's a hindrance.
It is a very, very disturbing feeling to have your legs constantly sort of hurting and feeling like you want to just rip them off.
Yeah. But Higher Dreams.
Yeah, Higher Dreams, tremendous tag team. Obviously, they're the EPW champions, but Brutus and Michael Gabriel, man, if they get on the same page, that's dangerous.
That is very dangerous.
I don't know what Nakeem thinks of that. If he has anything he wants to
if you want to weigh in on that,
that's
Nakeem, please do.
I think it's going to be for a great match. I fully believe that.
And if you all are watching right now, over there, I got the QR code fit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's
here.
right there. I got the QR code fixed where you can scan it and go check out all the Cussin and Discussin social medias. Yes, some
down in there.
I noticed you was looking a minute ago. I was like, it ain't.
Well,
on.
you pointed across me.
Well,
I mean, what in the hell's over here that I need to be looking at?
Oh Lord. Other side. Dummy.
What other side?
Wait a minute.
He pointed that way. I looked that way.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
What is he talking about? QR codes on that side.
With the tag team match, sometimes opposite track, but views that. Yeah, I can see that. Caitlin Smith, I think Brutus and Gabriel will pull through in the match.
Well,
I don't know.
QR code's not up there. Not up there. Not down there.
It's over there.
It's over there.
Dummy.
Dummy.
He said dummy, and the first thing thought popped through my head.
Dummy.
Fred G. Sanford. Yeah. And the G stands for good as gold.
Yeah.
Well, let's see Sting back.
The G stands for. Oh yeah. I mean, I've been a Sting fan for years, but I mean,
it's almost at that point. I don't know.
It's kind of like Sting is in the same boat as Undertaker and Flair and a lot of these guys.
Jimmy Valiant.
Old
Boogie, 83 years old. He gonna try it one more time.
I can't see them coming back out and doing anything spectacular.
No,
their age and their bodies have just let them down at this point.
And also Caitlin chiming in saying she is excited for Nikki's match.
Oh, yeah.
That is another one on here that we are excited about. And we'll talk about it in just a moment. Also, the Spartans, Zach Apollyon. Poor Zach.
Yeah.
Had the whole thing lined up. Had one task to accomplish. Cash in the next level title and beat a man that has already had the bejesus beat out of him.
Yeah.
and he couldn't do it.
Couldn't pull it off.
Couldn't do it. Came up short. And Brooklyn Ray will also be, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I guarantee that.
But poor Zach. Okay, not really, but you know, he is climbing back out of the gutter, so to speak, back in the saddle. He is going to be taking on someone that we are kind of familiar with.
Yeah.
Making his Elevate Pro Wrestling debut.
Travis Durton. Look, this kid, we've seen him a couple other places, and he is phenomenal to watch. I can't wait to see him in an EPW
I can't
ring.
wait to see him in an EPW ring, and I can't wait to see him stomp a mud hole in Zach Apollyon.
Wow.
Rematch soon.
Caitlin throwing it down.
She, yeah. Jeez Louise. Ladies. Yeah. If you're going to fight. Yeah. But no, I you know what?
What?
My money on that on Travis Durton. Hey, Scott.
I would love nothing more than to see Brooklyn just
I think
Skyvin.
Xander ought to knock your head off. But the great thing about that is that might happen this week.
Yeah.
Couldn't. Y'all violent tonight. I swear.
Yeah.
God. I said watching, don't worry. I'm not a cheater. I don't play. Now,
well, I mean
in
that's
fairness,
true. We've never seen Brooklyn do anything underhanded.
I didn't see Nikki Wild do anything underhanded.
No,
either.
Absolutely not.
That's just, I'm just going to go ahead and say that.
No.
But speaking of Skyvin,
yeah,
he will have his chance as he does face the Vision Xander Storm for the Elevate Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
I can't wait for that.
Wonder if Skyvin can get done what Zach Apollyon couldn't.
Yeah.
We're going to see fun this weekend. I've got a feeling.
Real fun to watch Xander Storm.
When Xander Storm uses your head like a basketball and just come down through the DAV at dribbling it. Yeah, Lord. There might not be much left. I'm rooting for Nikki Saturday.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go, Caitlin.
That look like y'all on the same page at least for this weekend. But Skyvin, Xander Storm.
For the EPW Heavyweight Championship.
For the championship. This is it. Xander's definitely going to knock Skyvin's head off.
Yeah.
I got a feeling Xander can't match my speed even when I'm injured. You all are. You may be correct. He might not be able to match your speed, but I think if you ask Brooklyn Ray, she is here in the room, what that spear actually feels like.
So, Skyvin, why don't you ask I Show Speed how much that speed meant when Braun Breaker speared him at the Rumble?
Yeah. I ain't
just throwing that out there.
He just now coming back.
I mean, he's just now waking up.
He foot race with Danhausen. Danhausen beat him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was a lot of magic there.
Very nice, very evil. Are you saying Danhausen couldn't beat I Show Speed?
No, I just said the exact opposite. I said there was a lot of magic there. That's Danhausen.
Are you saying he cheated?
No, I didn't.
You don't want to be
cheated.
cursed, do you?
I didn't say he cheated.
He might be watching.
What I said was there was a lot of magic there because Danhausen is a very magical being.
He is. And Caitlin said, just kidding, Brooklyn. I'm on your side. Definitely can't wait for your match and to see Jax. I will lay down, but I've got some stuff planned for when I do return. I understand.
We can't wait to see that.
Hey, listen. everything in its own time. I can take a spear and walk away. Skyman can.
Oh God.
No, but they might have to pack him out.
Yeah. He won't walk away. They'll pack him out.
He'll
That's
be
for
walking,
sure.
be like Nutty Professor. You come on,
I've
Cletus.
already felt it. Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
You're going to feel it again. I have a
I
feeling.
got a gut feeling on this.
Oh, that boy ain't right.
Yep. Nope. And
then we move on to, well,
It's
Miss
a
Brooklyn
first.
Ray.
a first
This is a 6-man mixed tag.
intergender tag.
Yeah.
It is a 6-person intergender tag match.
Yeah. Intergender, not mixed. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
The Undead Lunatics and the Neon Enigma will take on Brooklyn Ray and 2 partners, or at least we're assuming at this point that.
Bet y'all I won't bet you I'm walking out with a victory. Wait a minute. Bet y'all I won't bet you I'm walking out. I wouldn't bet me either because you ain't gonna win it.
It would be best if you didn't bet.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet us either. I'm with you. I wouldn't bet us either. Not worth losing money on. But yeah, six-person intergender tag.
Again, we're assuming that Brooklyn has 2 partners, but well,
Hold on.
Brooklyn's here, but we have
Let's go to the video that she sent earlier.
roll that beautiful bean footage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Try to get around here to it.
Undead Lunatics. Last month in Tazewell, Tennessee, you cost me the EPW Women's Championship. I had that match won, and you knew it. The fans knew it. They saw what you did. You pulled me out of the ring right as the referee was counting the 3 and attacked me. Not only that, but you cost me my debut match at Grave Consequences against Neon Enigma. It was your plan all along, wasn't it? Enigma knew she couldn't beat me without the help from her little brainwashed boys. So that brings me to you, Caleb Throne, the Lunatic. You know, when you think about it, that nickname actually makes sense, because you'd have to be crazy to think you can get into my business and not face the consequences. And then we have the Undead Tragedy Repic, my former friend and mentor. You see, Repic, you made it personal when you turned your back on me at Grave Consequences. And all for what? To sit around and take orders from Neon Enigma? How's that going for you? Some may even call it a tragedy. I don't know what y'all's creepy obsession with me is, but it ends this Saturday, March 28th, in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. You see, it don't matter who my partners are. Everybody's asking, Brooklyn Ray, who's your partners? Who is going to go into this match with you? It doesn't matter. I'd go into this match alone if I had to get my hands on the 3 of you. But you're not that lucky. So, come Saturday, I'll have plenty of backup. And after I'm done knocking some sense back into the Lunatics, Nikki Wild, I'm coming back for the EPW Women's Championship. I hope you're ready.
Big words from Miss Brooklyn Ray.
Absolutely. I mean, she is ready this weekend. And she says she's got 2 partners.
She said she has 2 partners.
Yeah, I mean,
But it doesn't matter who they are.
no, it don't matter who they are. Her task is to get her hands on Repic.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Scaven's gonna get his head knocked off, gonna cry while walking back to the locker room.
I don't think he'll be conscious to cry.
Well, you got to be conscious. Well, I don't know if you have to be conscious to cry. Can you cry without being conscious?
No.
I don't know.
You know, I
I'll
believe
back it.
everybody in that.
Absolutely, there's no doubt in my mind.
Speaking of that match, Nikki Wild will be joining us at commentary.
She is going to be
for that
present
match.
at commentary.
So the EPW Women's Champion will be present at the commentary table for that 6-person tag.
Because whoever's team wins, whether it be the Undead Lunatics or Brooklyn Ray and her mystery team, that lady gets a shot
Yep.
at Nikki Wild's,
EPW Women's Championship.
and that to take place in April. More to come about that
Yeah.
in the weeks ahead. Speaking of Nikki Wild, she is going to be defending her women's championship in her first title defense
Against an EPW newcomer
Yes,
in Sam Street.
Sam Street making her EPW debut. Great young lady, great athlete. I think she is an NCAA soccer player, if I'm not mistaken. So she brings some athleticism to the game. And honestly, who knows?
Yeah.
It may not be Nikki Wild defending that title in
That's true.
April. I mean, Sam Street may very well walk away the Elevate Pro Wrestling Women's Champion.
This is an absolute fact.
And I saved this for last because I don't know how to look at it.
Yeah.
I want to just sit here and cry reading it. Jake Rayner will officially sign his contract with the 5-Star Mafia.
The Hammer will officially belong to the 5-Star Mafia after this Saturday.
I don't.
And it breaks my heart.
It tears me up inside. It can't be. I mean, this has to be a dream, and I'm going to wake up in a minute and everything's going to be okay. But no, it's going to happen. The Hammer Jake Rayner signing with the Mafia, a deal with the devil. I don't know, Caitlin.
I mean, Jake
not
didn't
so
do
much.
this on purpose.
No.
He didn't pick to join the 5-Star Mafia.
He made a stipulation that if he lost that match,
and true to his word,
he would join the Mafia.
Yeah.
And he's living up to his word. So a traitor, I cannot call him crazy. May very well be.
Yeah.
We will only wait till this weekend to find out.
But I mean, hey, we'll find out this Saturday, and EPW isn't going anywhere.
No, it isn't. And it will be the Hammer Jake Rayner with Mr. 5-Star Charlie Craig in his corner versus another Elevate Pro Wrestling newcomer, Ruthless Robert Blade.
Yeah.
You know, Festus Hagen was ruthless.
England.
5-Star. No stars. No stars.
Depends on what you're talking about.
Wrong. 5-Star commentary, maybe, but that's because we're the
But
best.
again, EPW isn't going anywhere.
Nope.
EPW is Fireproof.
EPW indeed Fireproof. And I was there. I know what happened, but I don't think it's right. 0-Star Charlie Craig had to have something behind it.
Well, I mean, he did. There was a lot of shady stuff going on there, and
maybe she's right.
The 5-Star Mafia has never won fair and square in their lives.
Yeah, but maybe is she trying to tell us something we don't know?
I mean, what would she know that we don't know?
But I mean, from a fan perspective,
maybe she sees something we don't see because we're too close to we can't see the forest for the trees. Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean,
it's possible.
There's forest out there.
Yeah, I set it on fire last weekend.
I wasn't gonna say a word.
That forest isn't fireproof.
No,
I'm just gonna tell you, that forest is not fireproof.
Well, that's another story for another day. Oh, Lord.
Totally. Just a bad day.
Yeah. It wasn't a totally bad day.
It wasn't a complete loss.
We had fun.
Yeah, we did. We had fun.
And experimented.
And, we're,
better because of it.
Yeah.
5-Star had to get some new muscles since they lost their top guy. You might have hit one on the head.
Yeah, and that's very likely. But at the time that it happened, they hadn't completely lost their top guy. Do
Mm,
you think that
well,
the forcing of Jake Rayner to join the 5-Star Mafia
here's the deal.
actually led to Charlie Craig?
Do you remember what Charlie Craig said when he was talking to Xander
Hmm?
at the end of Reckoning?
Hmm? About
You
know,
knew the clause was
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, you knew it was in there. You had one job to do. Blah blah. Yeah, you knew.
I mean, Xander won. He beat
Yeah.
Brutus.
Yeah.
But I mean, what did he expect to do? Lose the title?
I'm kind of wondering if maybe Charlie Craig wasn't leaning that way, or expecting
let
Xander
Zach
to do
Apollyon
that.
cash in and try to win it.
Yeah,
I mean, I think Xander Storm was already the odd man out.
I think he was.
I think
Xander had outgrown.
Listen, Xander has been outgrowing the Mafia for really and honestly since Feast or Famine.
Yeah.
If you go all the way back to Feast or Famine, that's when things started, getting
a little sketchy.
Yes. So I think that definitely Xander was the odd man out, dude.
He was.
I wish we could have an interview with the heavyweight champion to get his perspective.
Yeah.
Hopefully this weekend we can catch up with him and try to figure out where Xander Storm stands.
Yeah.
But Elevate Pro Wrestling Fireproof this weekend, Oliver Springs, Tennessee. Charlie is up to something.
Absolutely.
You are darn right. Charlie Craig is always up to something. He got his hand in somebody's cookie jar.
Yeah. He's always got his hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah.
He's always planning 3 steps ahead. Sometimes it backfires on him. Sometimes, well, we've seen Brutus, even though Charlie planned 3 steps ahead, we've seen Brutus be 5 steps ahead. We have more than once seen Mr. Moore be 7, 8 steps ahead.
No. But that little slimy scoundrel is
he's always
trying something. I mean, when Mr. Moore ordered Zach Apollyon to defend the championship in an open challenge, it was Charlie Craig that stepped up and said,
I'll
take your challenge.
Yeah.
And we saw how that ended. So
well, and that was one of those points where Mr. Moore,
he ordered it a gauntlet
7 steps ahead. He said, "I knew this was going to happen.
That ain't how it's going to end.
That ain't how it's going to end. You're going to have to go through 2 other opponents."
Yeah,
and somehow Zach managed to pull it off with the help of the 5-Star Mafia.
But tomorrow night,
yes,
it's going to happen.
Tomorrow night, we face the challenge.
That's it. The best damn commentary team in professional wrestling. The Excellence of Elocution, Walter Dixon, the Doctor of Professional Wrestling, Mike Blankenship, PhD. We are going on WSN, the Wrestling Society Network's WrestleBrania. And I seen a video posted earlier this morning by our good friend Professor Bear talking up this WrestleBrania. It's basically him and his partner. I think his name's Samp or Scamp or something.
Yeah.
But anyway, they want to take on a team and defend their championship, so they call it.
Yeah.
I mean, they faced Brox and Jillian.
Yeah.
I saw that one. And, here's the thing. And I said this earlier, and I'm going to say it again. I love Professor Bear.
Mm-hmm.
I love Professor Bear. Don't know Sam. Don't know him. Never met him. Wouldn't know him if he walked in this room right now. But Bear, Travis and Alice loved Old Yeller. And when that wolf came and it bit Old Yeller, even though they loved him, Travis knew what had to be done.
Mm-hmm.
And he took Old Yeller and put him out of his misery. we've watched professional wrestling since we was knee high. I mean, I go back as far as Starrcade 83, possibly a little bit farther as far as what I've saw. So I've got a knowledge for the sport.
Mhm.
You've got a knowledge for the sport.
Yeah, understandably, my knowledge of the sport is not as vast as yours, but
Each in his own way, my friend. Each in his own way. But I'm telling you, tomorrow after it's all said and done, and I hate to do it. I hate to be the one.
Yeah.
You hate to be the one.
Mm-hmm.
Why us?
well, I'll tell you why.
Because if it's going to get done, we're the ones to do it.
I didn't cry when old Yeller died.
I didn't either. I didn't cry when the two dogs died where the red fern grows.
Now that one did get me. I gotta give you credit on. I gotta give you
Softy.
credit on that one. Where the red fern.
I mean,
grows.
listen.
I mean, if you
What-
didn't cry when at the end of where
All
the red
right,
fern grows,
let's just talk about
you
it
know.
just a little bit simpler. When I was 13 years old, my little sister had this little black cat. And I was going down into the basement where my room was at the time. And that little black cat was on the steps.
couldn't see that. from
It was
nothing.
dark
Yeah, those steps
going
were
into that basement,
completely dark.
and I stepped on it. And just like that, did it bother me? It was a cat. You go get a new one every day.
Pounds full of them.
Pounds full of them, exactly.
I don't like cats. So.
And we run three off with
Yeah,
that
we just
story.
destroyed 3 people just run away right there.
Oh,
Well, one of them come back.
yep, they're back. They're back. Oh God!
But the truth is,
No,
we
all jokes aside,
understand Bear has a vast knowledge of wrestling.
we do.
We
We look forward.
we don't
to
know
it.
anything about Samp, but we're up for the challenge.
And that championship is coming back home where it belongs, to the best damn
Nakeem's
commentary team
See, Nakeem didn't run away too
in
long.
professional wrestling. No,
I'm gonna say Nakeem had to go had to go take care of something first and then come back.
probably did. Had to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Got all them gains.
Yeah, just stay off the just stay off the stuff, man, because you know right now you resemble Pittsburgh Pirates era Barry Bonds. We don't want you looking like San Francisco Giants Barry Bonds.
No.
That big head. Just don't do
Yeah,
it.
no. Even though you might set a home run record.
Yeah, well, we're not playing baseball. As much as I love baseball, I love wrestling better.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
Speaking of which, if y'all haven't checked this out, there is a game, Eras of Wrestling. Now, they're not sponsoring us. We're not getting paid anything. But this game is ridiculously fun. If you love wrestling and you love the idea of booking your own shows and all that,
That little peckerhead sent me a picture of our skiving
yeah, it's over there where we said it
Yeah.
was.
right where we showed you.
Trying to look,
Trying to look like Dwayne before the bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before the bodybuilding and the gynecomastia surgery. Remember that.
God. Oh Lord. But yeah, that game you was telling them about. it's
Eras of Wrestling. Go check that out, folks.
It's kind of fun. I've
tremendously
enjoyed
fun.
it.
You basically get to start. You pick your promotion, your wrestling promotion,
Yes.
and then you get to pick. You go through a series of options where you get to pick your stars, your wrestlers,
Yeah.
And then you get to start booking matches and trying to get fans and recruit other wrestlers. And I mean, it's tremendous fun.
Now, I'll go ahead and tell you there's no top names on it.
No, but there's a lot of folks that will remind you of top names.
Yeah, it's
I'm
quite
gonna open it back
intriguing.
up. I'm going to go through some of my.
You got right.
I'm going to go through some of my cards, and so there's Bob Beluga.
Look like Mabel.
There's Curtain Jerker.
Look like a Brooklyn Brawler.
Edgar Prim. He's a British guy. Kind of reminds you of Lord William Regal, Stephen Regal. Goliath, obviously, he's a Andre the Giant sort of thing. Hard Hat Bud Duncan is obviously Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Juju Jones is obviously
Papa Shango.
Papa Shango. Laser, you can't tell me that's not Sting.
That's Surfer Sting.
That's Surfer Sting, 100%. Marty Mimosa, I mean, that's got to be Jimmy Hart.
Yeah, it's Jimmy Hart.
See, Park Warden, that's the Mountie, obviously.
Yeah.
Raunchy Robbins, who'd you say that was?
That's Jimmy Garvin.
That's Jimmy Garvin, yeah. Serpentina Stone, that's Medusa. Come on now.
Yeah. Sexy Rebel.
That's
Michael Hayes.
Michael P.S. Hayes. Stomp Kaiju, that's
Bull
Nakano. Vicious Val.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Well, it's kind of a cross between Macho Man Randy Savage and his brother,
Leaping Lanny
the Genius. Yeah, so there's a ton of wrestlers on there.
Fun.
It's tremendous fun. Check it out.
You get to do all the fun stuff, and hey, like I said, something to do. But
yes,
now it's time we get to say howdies to our friends.
Yeah.
First off, I want to say hats off to our friends down at Tri-County DAV Chapter 26,
Yes.
Oliver Springs, Tennessee. Going to be so awesome to be back in your company this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. Going to be a great, great night of action. But they provide so many services to the Tri-County community down there.
Yes.
If you're in need, don't matter if you're a veteran or not, reach out to them. They can help in a lot of ways. Our friends down at Time Warp on 16th Street and at the kiosk store up at the Ashland Town Center Mall, they're getting ready to have their second Hollers and Heroes Con coming up in April.
Yeah.
And that is going to be an interesting thing. Get out there, check that out. Earl and his gang doing a tremendous job. Also want to say hats off to our friends down at the Walk in Time, 1626 6th Avenue, Charleston, West Virginia. Guys, the things that JR has down there, and I say it every week, I wish I'd have kept them. I want to stop you right there and let people know, those that are watching, that don't understand why we fist bump after you say that. Because we done about 15 episodes and you could not get that out of your mouth. It would not come out of your mouth hole. It took a while.
1626 6th Avenue.
There's a lot of sixes.
There's a lot of S's in there.
It's like seashells by the seashore.
Yeah. And you just had a really hard time with that for a while.
Yeah.
And then finally it hit one day and you haven't missed it since.
I got a hold of some good booze.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Anyway, go on.
And to our friends down at Aftermath Pro over in Cold Grove, Ohio, I cannot wait to be in your company. They have their training school.
Shout out to your favorite. Absolutely. Big
And
shout out
to our favorite demon baby, Nakeem the Dream. Oh, going to be so great seeing you this weekend. Yeah, that's you. That's you.
That's him.
That's him, right?
That's him. Well, they can't see him, but he's
over there.
He's out there. Too.
Nakeem, you're out there.
Yeah.
Walter's still waiting on his binky.
Yeah, I still have my binky. Also, big shout out to Harris Home and Lawn Service in Paintsville, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Give them a shout out on Facebook. go follow and like and all that good stuff. If you need any services done, they do a whole range of services in the Johnson County area. Go check them out at Harris Home and Lawn Service on Facebook. Also, a big shout out to Stevens Handyman Services on Facebook at Stevens Handyman Service. They do the same thing. They offer a whole host of services available. They do carpentry work and plumbing and drywall and a little electrical, and they do just a whole host of things. Licensed and bonded.
Hey, speaking of doing things, and Nakeem says he's going to get us one soon. He promises. Either A or B this weekend or the show after.
Yes. A or B.
A or B.
Missed it.
A or B.
Also, a big shout out to our friends Bob and John over at the Indie Wrestling Experience, IWX. Check them out. We got a shout out from them. Elevate Pro Wrestling
March 5th show. Yeah.
Big shout out there for Brooklyn Ray, Nikki Wild, and Jada Stone.
Yeah.
For the crowning of the first ever Elevate Pro Wrestling Women's Championship. We love those guys over there, and thank you for all you do for the wrestling community. Also, a shout out to our friends at the Wrestling Society Network.
Well, hopefully after tomorrow night, they'll still be our friends.
Yeah. Win or lose, they'll still, of course, we're going to win.
We're going to win. They're going to lose.
Right.
I mean,
so win or lose, we hope they'll still be our friends.
Yeah.
Check them out at their website, thewrestlingsocietynetwork.com. Also on Facebook at Wrestling Society Network. Also, you can check them out on Roku, Apple, and Amazon Prime or Amazon TV. And I'm still not sure about the standalone app. I'm not sure. But everything that they have, all thousands of hours of wrestling related content, is available on the website and on the other apps connected with Roku, Apple, and Amazon. So you can go check them out there.
And if you want to watch WrestleBrania tomorrow night, it's going to be on their Facebook. You can go over there and check that out. You'll see us. We'll be right back right here.
Yes.
Only over there.
Over there. We'll be here over there.
Yeah. Looking forward to it. I really am. I mean, it's going to be great.
And also a shout out to my wonderful wife at Cussin Discussin Photography. For all photography needs, you can check her out at Cussin Discussin Photography on Facebook. She does all kinds of different photo sessions for graduations, homecoming, prom, sports photos, family photos, for whatever the situation may call for. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that too. Okay. I think we're good.
I think we are.
Yeah.
You know what time it is?
I think it's time to piss on the fire and call the dogs, Doc.
Yeah, we cut this one early tonight.
Yeah, we did.
Friend. Tell you what, I think you're right. For the excellence of elocution, Walter Dixon, I'm the doctor of professional wrestling, Mike Blankenship, PhD, saying to you, until next time, so long from the Bluegrass State.